Kik Messenger is the real-time cross-platform messenger that went from 0 to 1 million users in just under 2 weeks. We connect you to the people that are most important to you in real time on any platform. So let's go ahead and take a look at Kik. The first thing you'll see is your list of recent conversations. My coworker Vic is down at the conference with me. So let's go ahead and open the conversation with him and see what he's been up to. You can see exactly when our message gets delivered to Vic's device, when Vic reads the message, and when he starts typing his response. Now that makes your mobile conversations that much closer to being a face-to-face experience. Now apparently Vic's backstage, and the great thing about picture messaging in Kik is that you don't have to describe what you're seeing. You can simply take a quick photo in your conversation and put the person you're talking to right there beside you. I think Vic's having a hard time finding someone to take a picture of backstage. He wants to be up here. Oh, no, it's pre-release code, so bear with me. So the conference goes on all day, but this is Vegas. We're going to have to find something really good to do tonight. I know Ted's down for the conference too, so we'll add him to the conversation. Now, Kik conversations, just like your real-world conversations, grow and shrink so that you're talking to the right people at the right time. Inviting Ted to the conversation is simple. Just tap the Convo Info button at the bottom of the screen, click the plus, we'll select Ted from our list of contacts. Just like that, Ted's now a part of the conversation with us. Now, being a real-time messenger means being a part of your real life. And we know you're not going to be spending all of your time using our app. And for those times, Microsoft provides a powerful push notification service that's dead simple to use. If you can connect to a web server and send 3 lines of XML, you can add deep push integration into your app. Let me show you what that means for Kik. If I have the app in my pocket and I'm walking down the strip, when a new message comes in, Kik will let me know. I can simply tap the toast notification and be taken straight into the conversation with that person, and that gets me back to my real life so much faster. And all that power from just 3 lines of XML. Now, Microsoft's amazing developer tools let us build this application in a quarter of the time that it took on any other platform with half of the development resources. We'd love for you to join the 4 million Kik users already using the application and discover the difference for yourself. Kik Messenger for Windows Phone will be available in the coming weeks. Thank you. Enjoy the conference.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks. Cool. Let's talk now about camera capabilities. So with Windows Phone 7, applications had to launch a separate camera app in order to take pictures. With Mango, applications can now directly control and stream content from the camera. Here's Ben here to show us a cool example of it in action.
USAA serves 8 million members with its banking and insurance offerings. Those members are primarily men and women of the U.S. military and their families. So by definition, by the nature of their job, they're actually much more mobile than the average person. As a result, USAA has had to be very innovative in their use of technology in serving those members. They were the first to provide remote check deposit and have actually processed over $2.5 billion worth of checks via smartphone. Let's have a look at how they're taking advantage of a Mango feature to deliver that capability to the Windows Phone platform. So here you see, actually USAA already has an application in the marketplace, but here you see that they've added the deposit at mobile function, which is the remote check deposit. I'm actually using Scott's device here. It's a little known fact, Scott actually asks us to make contributions in return for on-stage demo privileges. And so I'm going to make my contribution right here on stage. So let me add the check amount. I'll accept that. And so obviously the most important part of the check processing is capturing the check image. And so I'm going to grab that. You'll see that USAA is using the raw camera API. You can see there the green guides that tell me exactly where to position my camera. And so that is very important because it allows me to grab an accurate and complete image of that check so it can be successfully processed. The next step here is to grab an image of the back of the check. So let me do that. That's important because we need to make sure that Scott has actually endorsed the check. You'll notice here that I'm actually using the hardware. There is an on-screen camera button, but I'm using the hardware button because that allows me to focus and, again, grab an accurate image. So now that I have that, I can actually accept. The next step is to verify that I grabbed the right images. I'll accept that. And now that's being uploaded to the USAA data center. It'll be then forwarded on to the check processing facility, and it will make it into to Scott's account by tomorrow morning. USAA is taking full advantage of the raw camera API to very quickly build an application that allows their members to capture check images and also ensures that those check images are accurate and complete and can be processed quickly. Checks in the bank, Scott.
I love that demo. I wish we could do it all day. So with Windows Phone 7, you could build applications and games using either Silverlight or XNA, but you couldn't have an application that used both. With Mango, you can now build applications that compose UI that contains both Silverlight and XNA at the same time. Which enables you to build even richer experiences. And so here's a fun example of one of them. So got an application here on a real Windows Phone, projected out using USB, and it's a Mix Explorer application that's actually in the marketplace, I believe, today, and allows you to kind of see what's going on at the conference. This particular application has kind of a nice Easter egg added to it, and so if you click on the About, I click on the About in the right way. There we go. No, almost. There we go. They go to the About. You can see about the particular conference, and at the very bottom here it says About Me. And if you click that link, this is a Silverlight app, but it's going to basically load in a new surface. It's a handsome man, but this is supposedly me. But the cool thing about this is that particular 3D model, it's a full 3D skeleton model, and it's interactive, so I can actually touch him. That sounds weird, but to move him around. And so it is fully interactive 3D. Down here we have Silverlight controls. So for example, if I wanted to, I could zoom out or I could zoom in. Whoa. Go. Yeah, anyway. Sorry for those of you in the front row. Anyway, so we'll focus on a different part. Anyway, so full 3D interactive. Again, the cool thing is we got 2D and 3D on the same surface. I can use buttons here at the bottom. That was a slider built using XAML. If I want to, for example, this is kind of my daytime gig. When I go out in the town tonight, I'll be looking a little different. If you see this character, it might be me. If you we can zoom out a little bit here. And when I'm down by the pool, I'm going to be looking a little bit more svelte there. This is actually completely anatomically correct. Seriously, yeah. Don't make me prove it. But anyway, it's all part of Windows Phone. Anyway. So we're really excited about the new release of Windows Phone. It delivers some great new user experiences, as you saw Joe show. And for developers, it exposes thousands of new APIs, a bunch of new capabilities, brings with it some really great free development tools that allow you to build awesome experiences for it. We're really looking forward to talking more at the show this week about its capabilities. There's lots of great breakout sessions, and we're really excited to see what you build with it. So let's switch gears now and talk about Silverlight for the browser. So last December, we announced Silverlight 5 and provided a first look at its feature set at our Silverlight Firestarter event. And the feedback was incredibly positive, and we're really excited this week to be able to talk about the release in more depth. Silverlight 5 contains hundreds of new APIs that open up a bunch of new scenarios and opportunities. And this is just a brief look at a couple of them. And I'm going to spend a little bit more time the rest of this keynote showing off a couple of them in action and how you can take advantage of them. Silverlight 5 makes premium media experiences even better. We're introducing, as part of this release, hardware-based video decode. This means now that you can exploit the GPU not just for rendering, but also for decoding your video on your machine. The benefit here now is even on low-end netbooks, you can still now enable 1080p HD video playback in a smooth way. We're also, as part of this release, integrating with IE9's new graphic extensibility. And so we can actually integrate Silverlight and as part of the IE9 hardware accelerated graphics experience. And this enables you to get even smoother experiences on pages that contain both HTML5 and Silverlight together. Silverlight 5 introduces trick play support for media. This enables variable speed playback of media content on the client with what we call automatic pitch correction, which basically means you can speed up videos without the people talking sounding like chipmunks. This is great for learning experiences, so if you're watching training, you can speed up the training to, say, 1.5 times the speed, and you can still understand what the trainer's saying. Silverlight also now can receive commands from remote control. This is great for enabling a 9-foot living room experience. And we think the combination of these features, plus all the great media features we already have in Silverlight, really enables the richest media experiences on the web. And to showcase some of what's possible with Silverlight, I'd like to invite Lieutenant Katie Kelly from the United States Navy Blue Angels on stage to talk about the new website they're building with it.
Hi, everyone. So Microsoft partnered with the U.S. Navy Blue Angels and award-winning interactive agency Effective UI to create a whole new experience for the Blue Angels. So we're leveraging some of the latest and greatest technologies, including Silverlight, HTML5, ASP.NET, and IIS Smooth Streaming to create this whole new experience. Let's go ahead and take a look at the site.
Solos, we're clear for takeoff. Solos, ready to rock Seattle, boss.
So our first challenge was to create a home page experience that really engaged the user and pulled them in, and really set the tone for the rest of the site. So we've incorporated some HTML5 features like the video tag, the audio tag, and canvas to create an animated build-in, a user interface that overlays a high-quality video that's being used as a background. So let's take a little bit deeper dive into the site. The first section that we took a look at was the team section. Our goal for this was to really connect the visitor, the audience, with the individuals who make up the Blue Angels. So in this section, you can learn more about the officers, a very interactive interface. You can read their bios, you can learn about the enlisted team, and you can read all about what it's like to be a Blue Angel. Now, of course, the team members are the most important elements of the organization. But the thing that gets people really excited is the shiny blue jets. So we're going to jump over to the aircraft section, and we're going to take a look at the FA-18 Hornet, the blue jets. Now here we've taken a really high-resolution 3D model, and we've created an interactive experience that lets visitors and potential recruits learn more about the aircraft. So you can actually take it and rotate it around. You can also click on interactive elements that show you, in this case, the different modifications that